this wouldn't come nowhere near my Spotify.
So
There's a subtle intrigue.
Gave me a little bit of goosebump.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
So good.
I don't know, but it's funny. It's very funny. Is it good though? Coming together.
I didn't mind that part. I thought trying to tell some kind of story with that.
Thomas is
Not convinced. I wouldn't. What? I'm sorry, but what? Eurovision peeps, sort it out. That's not the one.
Hello, everybody. This is Eurovision is My Religion, your weekly dose of chaotic Eurovision banter, but always very honest. And people do comment on that in our comment section. Today we have a very, very special episode because we brought in our dear friends to give us their unbiased, unfiltered, raw opinions from sort of Eurovision casuals that don't typically watch Eurovision or don't follow the Eurovision Song Contest as closely as we do. They're usually just forced to watch the final, even sometimes vote. So a very typical population on the finals.
Yeah. Which is the population that is most important on the Eurovision day, because the people who vote and decide the winner are mostly people who are watching it for the first time. So I think Thomas and Tina.
That's usually us anyway, right?
Yeah,
we
exactly.
Watch the finals
so you are the
we
people.
decide the final, I would say.
Yeah.
That's us.
Exactly.
Okay, calm down.
You're
You're important, yes. Representing the group of skeptics is Thomas.
That's me. I'm Thomas. I'm the skeptic.
Perfect. And representing the group of optimists during Eurovision.
Hi, I'm Tina. That's a very good description.
Do you agree with this?
Yeah,
Optimist?
I think so. Yeah, I've heard that comment actually from quite a few people.
Yeah,
Very optimistic.
exactly.
That's a good thing.
It's nice to have a balance, a yin and yang type of situation, you know. And obviously we have August and me. We will be guiding the conversation. We will try to not overly react or say what we feel, because the songs that we selected, we want this obviously to be as unbiased as possible. And the songs we selected are both from, doing well in the odds, doing not so well in the odds, being one of our favorites, and some of are not our favorites at all. So it's going to be an interesting mix, hopefully, which will make for an interesting episode. And in terms of the ranking, so obviously the most important thing is to rank the songs, on YouTube these days. We have a couple of categories that we devised, starting from the best, which is the top quality category. So really great songs that you would add to your Spotify playlist. Then you have a next category, which is wouldn't change the radio station if I was living 30 years ago, for sure. That's something you would listen.
Already.
Exactly. Giving out your age. And then the songs that are good in the background, but you may start getting distracted, talking around and stuff like that. A song that you would use to take your toilet break or open the next beer. And the songs that may make your ears bleed. So something that you would have to skip or move physically away from.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
And
5 categories, top to bottom, 1 to 5, basically.
But the fun way.
The fun way.
And we will ask Thomas and Tina, the TNT as they call them themselves.
They call them, they say this.
That's what they must say.
That's what people say about it.
Yeah.
TNT.
We'll ask them to arrive at a sort of joint ranking as such. So that's going to be interesting as well.
Okay.
Good. Should we start with the first song and country?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Good. We will start with the first song, which comes from a country well known in Europe called Australia.
Ah, yes.
Australia obviously participates in Eurovision, as that makes
I
sense.
thought they were in Europe.
Yeah, just sort of. And they are sending the artist called Gojo, and with the song Milkshake Man.
Okay. Yeah,
I think they're just in
no
trance.
words.
I think they're just in a
in a trance of.
that's it.
I quite like it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different.
It's definitely different. I'll give you that.
Different.
So
I mean, it looks really cool in the video, but I don't know, like how it could also look very cool on stage.
I think-
as if they can do very chaotic.
yeah, the look is cool.
It could really work.
Are you liking the message?
The message. So children watch Eurovision, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit of a PG.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Mustache.
Thank you. Very,
similar to you.
very kind of you, Tina, to say that. I would say his mustache is levels above mine, but that's kind.
And the hairstyle as well, if you grow it longer.
I'll take it as a compliment.
I think you should, Thomas.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't expect to like it from the first 5 seconds, but
I don't know how Eurovision, like, how controversial, not controversial, like, conservative they are when it comes to this kind of content.
not very, I would guess.
I mean, Eurovision, obviously, EBU, who organized Eurovision, they were sent the song and they accepted it because we have to review and accept all of the songs, so we obviously are comfortable with whatever message it's sending.
Yeah, I think it's always an ongoing. It's not a very clear.
Yeah, year on year you find out.
There's exceptions. There's somebody that comes along with like satanic imagery, and then it's maybe there's backlash but another year you see a band with anyway. Sometimes sexual is okay on stage. Sometimes it's too much.
It's
sometimes
like,
it's off.
Okay.
You need to change the song. You cannot use that word. I don't think it's a perfect system.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, that's Australia for you. What did you think?
Quite liked it, and then like the whole the clothing style and stuff, right on trend with all the 90s, 80s in back, and lots of color. I quite liked it.
Yeah, I agree. There's a vintage vibe. There's sexy mustache man.
Yeah.
And now you're calling him sexy. Before that you did. Until August compared him to you, you didn't call him sexy.
You are inferring that I'm therefore calling myself sexy. I didn't say that.
Just sounded like that.
That's anyone can make their opinion. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's up there. I would say
it's a vibe, right?
It's a vibe.
And I like the the beat and the upbeat song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Very easy to dance.
I prefer this kind of stuff than some very slow.
I think it could be very fun on stage if they do it right.
Yeah. Well, you'll be happy to know that they're opening one of the semifinals. So we're going to be the first song.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's going to, set the scene. So I'm sure we're going to work on staging to be pretty cool.
Okay.
Good. So talking about the tiers and sort of where you would rank the song, just to remind you, is it top quality? Is it wouldn't change the radio station? Good in the background? Toilet break? Or my ears are bleeding?
Do you want to go at the same time so we don't bias it? Or?
Okay, yeah. 1, 3?
1, 3, okay.
Okay, 1, 2. Wouldn't
change the radio. Okay.
All right.
I don't know what radio station is, but it's a Jeansy.
Must be
it's something he would say.
You wouldn't skip it on Spot. If it was on your random Spotify thing, you wouldn't skip it.
Oh, maybe we should have reference Spotify.
I understand.
But you know why we're not referencing? Because you have to pay for product placements, So, so it's just generic
people
radio.
Want to pay for.
Yeah, our cachet is pretty high, and if they want us back on the show, they need some money. So
exactly. Perfect. Good. So we started off with Australia. Next, we are moving to Lithuania.
Oh, I see. No bias.
Yeah, interesting to hear. Cool. So Lithuania is represented by Catharsis with a song called Tavo Akis.
Tavo Akis.
What does Tavo Akis mean?
Your eyes.
Okay.
Good.
I thought you should know.
We don't talk about that.
He's just taking a cup of coffee and watching a challenge.
You guys, you've seen this before, right?
I have seen this one before, yeah.
Tina, you haven't?
Yeah. It's definitely different.
Yeah, different than previous year. I was a very big fan of Loop Deck last year, so...
Yeah, I like that one a lot as well.
Yeah, this is very different.
Yeah.
It's like sad and deep, I guess. I have no idea what they're saying, but it sounds sad and deep.
Yeah, with the hairstyle, it looks a bit more emo.
Yeah.
Like... But they're not going to be able to play the live music on the actual Eurovision, right?
I don't think he's playing.
Could they pretend play?
Yeah, they can pretend play, yeah.
I mean, they can choose to pretend, and they will probably, because a lot of you get like rock bands, rock songs, and they obviously have played it live.
I like the outfits. They're very random, but I think it brings it together.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of a mix between a monk and a science teacher, but blue. I don't...
Interesting.
I think the clothing will looks a little bit like Asylum.
A psych ward?
I actually don't like the outfit, sorry. Don't like the color.
No, I think it adds to the sadness.
I guess so. If you want to be sad, you know, I like to be happy.
That's why you're the optimist. There you go.
You like his hair, maybe?
I like the music, like the. I generally like live music, guitars and drums. So that part I like it. But as a whole, I don't know.
I like it. This is kind of also like in general the style of music I tend to like.
So guys, Lithuania.
You
don't have to be biased by the fact that
I mean, usually, I would be biased, but no, I think I expected a little bit different.
Okay.
And it's different than what I expected. I don't know what I was expecting, but...
I guess I knew it already, so it doesn't...
Yeah.
So what was the ranking again? The third and the fourth and last one?
Interesting. Does that mean that's where you're tending?
We know the scope.
No, I know the first to top, and then
top
wouldn't
quality
change the
would
radio.
change the radio. Good in the background. Toilet break. My ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I know my rank.
Okay. I mean...
1, 3 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Good on the background.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, elaborate. Just for the sake of it.
I was kind of in between going to toilet.
Okay.
And I liked some parts then, like especially the dramatic part.
Yeah, the Tavo, that bit. I really like that bit.
That changed my mind later, because in the beginning I was like, I would definitely go to toilet.
Oh, I like it.
But then it sort of like got better.
It's precisely the kind of music I would put on if I was like trying to focus at work. So it's in the background and I'm trying to focus. It's just for that.
Perfect.
And just for the live music, I like that anyway. So
yeah,
it's good.
Good.
Cool.
So good in the background for Lithuania.
Yeah. Just in general for Lithuania, nothing to do with the song.
They are good in the background.
I thought it'd be more biased. Actually, I wasn't.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, I'm being very honest. Surprisingly.
What do you mean?
The camera really opened
it. Like, no, I can be biased and I can be like overly positive, right?
Okay.
But this was very...
Imagine like we were watching Eurovision final. We were all like, oh, Lithuania's good. Like, Tina would be silently like, yeah, it's great. And now it's like, apparently it's just good in the background.
Sorry, Lithuania.
No problem.
My Lithuanian
Hopefully
friends.
we can serve you something else to enjoy.
I feel there was a pun there that we didn't get.
You will find it. You will find out soon. So this is a song coming from Malta. The song is from an artist called Mariana Conte, and the song name is Serving.
That's the one that had some controversy. I've heard about this.
I haven't heard the song, but I heard the drama.
There
Exactly
has been
same.
some controversy. So, but this is what people will see. Obviously, this is a video, but this is what that will be on Eurovision stage as a song.
Okay.
Thomas face and the latest look came out of it.
It's,
Damn.
Okay.
I love the confidence. Very bold.
Yeah.
Very bold. I like it.
You're vibing? Okay.
I can totally see me and Gerda Simona dancing to this.
Guilty. Yes. I can see Thomas so confused.
Where does this...
She's serving herself for you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I was not getting that. Thank you.
Look.
Very creative.
That's a way to put it. Don't know. It's just it jumps from things to things.
I suppose that's the video. Obviously,
At some stages, gives like early 2000s rap video clip, like, and then it just switches.
For me, yeah, it's maybe like 2010s. Like,
It's giving MTV.
yeah, that's the one.
well, MTV was big and popular for sure.
Wow.
That's funny.
What do you think that means?
Means she's in a yoga class.
She is. The bouncy balls was a moment in the live performance too. That's a key. That's a staple.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think
in her
the
performance.
bouncy ball will stay.
What's the secret that she has that we should know?
Good
I
question.
don't know. Good question. Well, it's for interpretation.
Yeah, interesting.
It's kind of like Australia in terms of, the vibe, I guess. Bit outrageous, but fun.
Yeah, and but I think Australia was way better.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. But it's still fun. Didn't mind it.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely
What's
dance
that?
to it.
So
Yeah, okay. I think I know where I would land on the country.
Okay, just say, I think I won't be biased. I think I know what
Okay.
I'm going to say.
I'm toilet break on this one.
Okay.
Oh, first
Wait,
toilet
so
break.
what happened? Because I think genuinely Tina may like it.
I think Tina likes it.
Now what? They need to fight to
Yes,
to
fight.
establish.
Fight. So
Wow.
Tina, what was your opinion?
No, I think I wouldn't change the radio station. Because like if you put it on, I'm not gonna tell you, please change it.
Yeah.
I think I
No,
would
like-
just, dance along with it.
But if I'm like,
I wouldn't like go and play it out of my way. Like I wouldn't add it to my playlist or anything like that, probably.
like, I would never have added to any playlist. If I'm in the car by myself, driving, going somewhere, whatever, and it comes up on the radio, I would change the radio station.
Okay.
And I would not put it in the back. It's just not a background song. It's just like, it's too
In the
much. So
car,
for me, it
maybe
falls
I
all the way
would
down to
change
4.
it. In the car, maybe I would change it actually.
Yeah.
I think it's I have to be in that mood. I have to be in a party with friends and stuff to like,
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I wouldn't change it. But if I'm just, like in my car driving on my own.
On a party, I get it, but I get it in the same way that it's like, it's just giving me so MTV 2000s
Yeah.
vibes that if a song
Yeah.
like that comes up in a party now, you're like, oh, nostalgia, fun.
Yeah.
If Black Eyed Peas comes up, you're like, yeah, okay, fine. You don't love it, but fine. It brings you back. If this song was 20 years old, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense.
But you have to consider the fact that you're talking about watching it, with your friends, Eurovision final. So what would you rank it there? Because the votes will be, collected at that point, not when you're at the car.
Yeah.
So where do you arrive?
I guess we need to reach a compromise here.
Or maybe we take the average then, because Thomas.
Well,
I think
put the good
I
in
feel
the
like we-
background.
We could go for the average because I'm kind of in between, I think.
Yeah.
I might change it, I might not. Like I think it really depends on my
We'll
mood.
put it that maybe it is in the background. I mean,
Okay.
you basically will
If
not
it's-
focus on it, and you'll be like, cool song.
Oh wait, I wouldn't change the radius to 4th.
It's the second highest.
No,
Ah.
but wouldn't change the radio is second highest, and good
Yeah.
in the background is third,
I
and
don't
then
think I'll
toilet
put
break
it
is
in the
4.
background either, though.
Yeah, I think the categories can be, the names are a bit,
But I got
Let's
Let's
just
not
say-
blame the categories.
yeah, we should blame the
Because
categories.
I thought I wouldn't change the radio station
Well,
was 3rd.
Yeah. No,
So you
no.
want to put it
reason.
third?
So you're
Yeah,
between
I
3 and
had-
4.
Yeah, I was kind of like between 3 and 4.
So assuming that good in the background doesn't mean that you are listening it in background, but you wouldn't skip it completely or wouldn't run away, we can put it good in the
Okay.
background on the basis of that.
Okay, yeah.
You don't really
background
like
is-
it. You don't really actively
okay.
listen to it.
Oh no, yeah.
But you wouldn't
sorry,
run
I
away.
got confused with the ranking, so I'm definitely not on the 4th
Okay,
point.
so
It's more background or go to toilet. I'm between those two ranking.
okay.
Oh, so you're like between 3 and 4.
3 and
no?
4.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
put it on the top 2, basically.
But for example, is it same level as Lithuania? for you, would you say?
Because
that's where it's ending up.
Oh.
It's not me defending Lithuania.
Spicy.
Not known for doing that.
I would say it's lower than Lithuania.
Yeah, that's why I was putting it in number 4.
Okay, so let's maybe
Toilet
go
break
with
then.
what you said.
Yes.
That's a good illustration.
You did say you were easily swayed.
That's exactly
Maybe
what
it was my
Stina said.
optimism when I ranked it,
Yeah.
I think at the end we can re-rank if something feels unfair
you
as
can
well.
come around,
Yeah, true.
It's possible.
Because you can compare with everything else you listen to, right? Yeah.
Good. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Next on the list is Albania.
Ooh.
And I will butcher probably the name. But
why did you say ooh?
Just
okay.
I thought you liked Albania.
Yeah, I did. I went there last year. It was really nice.
So beautiful country. Anyway, the artist is Škodra Elektronike, and the song is Zirm, although I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, so we can fix it.
We had a lot of criticism in the comments because we
don't need to repeat it, so people criticize it about it again.
Basically, Škoda. There was a joke. Somebody said Volkswagen or something, and
sounds like a car thing and stupid.
Funny.
It's about electric cars. It's very topical.
I know, that's exactly my point as well.
See, Thomas agrees.
At least Thomas understands. Okay,
let's see the artist.
Silence.
Mesmerized or indifferent?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I feel like you need to
he needs to warm up a little bit. Yeah.
I see you like.
No, I just know the song by heart. I know all the songs really well.
So something's on fire. Okay.
I'm not sure how to interpret Thomas' face.
You're still trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, it's steampunk mix with like traditional Balkan. I don't know.
It has the Balkan vibe.
This part is vibe.
Yeah. I like the Balkan vibe.
Yeah.
I think that's the part I like about it.
I kind of agree.
What don't you like?
Nothing really I dislike about it, but there's nothing really also like,
yeah,
love it.
Exactly. It's very
there's nothing in particular for me to say. Like, I like the Baltic vibe, that sound of it.
It's a bit whatever.
Yeah, even the video is nothing out of ordinary.
Oh, that's it. It's over. Okay.
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah,
I thought there was going to be some like.
It finished very quick. Like suddenly.
Yeah, it finishes very suddenly. I don't know. It starts. It was weird. I thought it was going to be like futuristic because it starts like the first 2 seconds. She's got the super futuristic glasses, and then it just. It's just a newspaper on fire.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was. I thought she was going to have more neon lights.
Just a newspaper.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, future
lights,
and stuff.
Like, that kind of stuff. But then it went because it's called Škoda Elektronike. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit more. Exactly, I thought it was going to be more electronic.
Yeah.
It was just a newspaper.
It got better a little bit towards the end, but
my favorite bits were still like the ones where she's just there, like. The dance and like
I think I liked when the guy came out. Two of them, like, was he rapping or something? Like,
yeah,
the bald guy.
Yeah.
And then after that, there was like very nice Baltic sound in the background. So that part I liked. So the second half I liked it. Initially, I was like, I would definitely go to toilet break.
I was.
But then it got kind of better.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I started as. Toilet, definitely, even tending down to bleeding. But then it grew a little bit, and I think we're definitely out of the bleeding, and we're maybe even out of the toilet. And
out of the toilet.
We're almost out.
Yeah.
See the light.
We're nearly out of the toilet and almost in the background. I think
I'm between those two as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to put it like in the background for now, but definitely revisit it if something better comes up and we need to push some stuff down.
Yeah, I might go take a toilet break, but let's see what the other.
Yeah, I feel like
if
you went to the toilet on this, you wouldn't really miss out
Exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't be. I think like looking forward to listening to this and the final.
Yeah.
Not one of those.
So it's 3.5 with a question mark.
So is it background or toilet?
It's between the two.
Yeah.
Kind of, right? But you're putting it in the background with a question mark for now?
And then you might...
Yeah, background with a question mark. Yeah.
Okay,
background.
That's
background
can
with
settle
a
on
question mark. Noted. Good.
Well, so much agreement, not really.
Yeah, like let's fight.
Debating going on.
The next one, whatever it is, you go high, I go low, and we fight.
Good. Well, next song comes from a country called Austria, and the artist is JJ, and the song is called "Wasted Love."
It's different from Australia.
Yeah, I was waiting for the joke about Australia.
Said, like, Albania. I thought like you mean like you liked Albanian previous performances.
I cannot remember a single. Oh, sorry, Albanian fans. I can't remember a single Albanian performance. It was more in the sense of they also exist.
I've been there. Like that part. Okay.
Definitely a different pitch from the one before.
I think it will stay slightly different.
Well.
Thomas, bit on opera.
Yeah, very giving opera. I'm not loving it so far. Oh, okay.
That's even more.
Okay, this is better.
Tough climate conditions where he is.
Yeah, it's obviously about climate change. Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, is it?
No.
Okay. I thought maybe I'm missing some important message.
It could be, but
side interpretation.
Not that I'm aware of.
It's called Wasted Love, right?
Yes.
Not wasted earth.
Oh, good.
Very cool voice.
This part is giving me like James Bond intro.
Oh, is it the string instruments coming?
Yeah.
Huh? Sinking in the water like that, almost as dramatic as you can get.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was surprising.
Is this the famous opera in Vienna? Might be, right?
It might be, yeah. Haven't really been to opera in Vienna, so hard to tell.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, the paper thing is broken.
The newspaper, the paper thing, you really have
very
a word.
paper-centric. These very paper-centric songs. Yeah.
Cool. So, what do you think of Austria?
You go first this time.
Didn't I go first before?
No.
It seems like I kind of don't like it in the beginning, like so far, and then it kind of picks up later on. I like the fast beat, like techno. Is it techno?
I don't know. The last second.
The last bit was. Okay.
I liked that part, and obviously being from Austria, like I guess that opera and classical element is kind of special about it. But I might go to toilet. I don't know.
I might even bleed.
Oh, really?
Your ears might even
bleed. Something's got to go in there. Like, what's the point of a ranking system where you don't use the top and the bottom category? Something's got to go there.
Just let's not blame the ranking system.
No. That's it. We have to use it to the full extent, and
that's how you felt.
Yeah.
And I think if anything's going to go into the bottom category for me, it's this one.
What makes your ears bleed? Is it the high pitch?
Yes.
That keeps getting higher.
Yes.
And eventually just.
Yes. It is actually that.
Yeah, I didn't really like the beginning of it that much. Like, I like opera.
Yeah, I like the end a lot. Like when it ends, I really like that
part. After the very last second, you like. Not the boop, 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 boop.
Yes, it's a bit better, but
it's a bit cooler.
Yeah, it's at the end.
It doesn't save it from being the bleeding category.
Maybe it was like most of the song like this, and with some opera in it. Maybe that would have been interesting.
I like what you said. Like, yes, Austria opera traditions, bringing that into the song. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
But
idea.
That's not enough.
No, I think it was a very good idea, but maybe the end result wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So is it toilet break or have your ears just started bleeding, which probably you would still need to go to the toilet to fix that up, but which one do you pick?
I think I'm kind of in between.
Okay.
See, I get very
I feel horrible just like taking the decision all the time.
Just dragging it down. Yeah.
For me personally, it's ears bleeding, but we can put it in the toilet.
If I'm playing on my Spotify, I'll probably change it straight up.
Like this wouldn't come nowhere near my Spotify.
So honestly, like you said, it's between toilet or ears bleeding, and you say ears bleeding. Just
go ears bleeding.
Ears bleeding.
I'm just trying to think and then you can
Austria.
upgrade it afterwards. Good. So we are now halfway there.
Okay.
Already?
Halfway there. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So it's not as bad.
What's the ranking looking like?
Well, it's, currently you have nobody in top quality. You have Australia wouldn't change the radio station. You have Lithuania and Albania with a question mark, at good in the background. You have you're taking the toilet break during Malta song, and your ears just started bleeding with Austria, and it's opera singing.
I'm happy with it so far. Yeah,
good. Cool. So now we are going to Finland. And Finland will be presented by Erika Wilkman with a song Ich komme.
This live performance?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did I have video?
No, I couldn't. Well, they may have it and I've missed it, but I think this is a live performance.
It's nice, I guess.
Okay.
Better than Austria.
Good start. Well done, Finland. You haven't lost them yet.
No ears
Is
bleeding.
Is the song also a bit 80s, 90s vibe?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I like this bit, but it's just not long enough. This part I like a lot.
That's what she said. Unfortunately, not long enough.
We're sexually innuendos. This is all our
That's
podcast
all
is about.
It's all that's forever funny.
Like we're teenagers.
Tina is a teenager.
She's keeping up the energy, right?
Yeah.
Like just on stage, mostly on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like this part.
I like the performance.
Clearly people love her. These bits where she shouts a bit, but the rest I like.
Okay.
But this bit you're not sure?
This the whole bit, yeah, there's one or two parts where she just shouts a bit.
Yeah.
But in general I'm with it. Yeah.
No, you're with it, okay. Good.
Yeah, overall I like it. But maybe a lot of but maybe that's the part of it. Like a lot of shouting, but that's maybe part of it.
I would say wouldn't change the radio.
I think I would maybe put it in the background.
Okay.
So that's 2 and 3, right?
For the first time, I like it more than you. Well, interesting.
That is something special. The skeptic prefers a song over the optimist. So, Ich komme is what's the final ranking then? What are you feeling?
Is it based on watching, or do you think it's based on listening? Oh, sorry.
I think both. I mean,
you have to consider both.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
performance will matter,
watch
right?
A performance on Eurovision stage, so obviously you would see the visual. You wouldn't be just in the car.
I would watch it. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't listen to it, but I like watching the performance because she just really brings that energy and really captures your attention.
Yeah,
and keeps it going. Like there's nothing else much going on, but just her on rocking. Like it's very cool.
Yeah, I agree that sometimes it feels like nothing is happening. There's just a bit of noise, and the crowd is being loud, and it's just like, she's still singing, or what's going on? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can move it down to background. I'm Okay.
I would just like you
For
to
once,
consider.
Wow, I'm the one dragging it down.
Yeah, I can.
Good in the background.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
For background. I'm okay with that.
Now.
I think Australia is better than this.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, the milkshake man.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next we have Latvia.
Ooh.
With the band is called Tautumetas, and the song is called Burman Laimi.
What does that mean? Assuming
I
you
think
guys
it means get me some happiness or something, or Laimi, keep to Laimi. Yeah, give me some happiness, or spell me some happiness.
Okay. Let's go, Latvia.
Let's see.
So this is performance as well on stage.
Okay.
Intrigued.
I can hear only.
There's a subtle intrigue.
Gave me a little bit of goosebumps.
That's nice.
Okay.
A good sign.
So it's a band of 6 people. Everyone's singing.
Yeah, so the maximum you can have on the stage is actually 6 as well.
Okay. It's nice, but
I thought maybe it'll change a little bit.
yeah, it's very
very good beginning.
You're getting a little bit bored?
Yes. I don't know, it just keeps going the same way. Oh, wait.
Very nice vocal.
Yeah, they're good, but
I mean, you don't have to watch me when you're saying this. I'm not their manager. But very nice vocals, you know.
No, I like the harmony of everyone singing.
we're clearly used to giving criticism in a corporate way. Oh yeah, something good, but also something bad. But something good.
One of the development areas would be to make this more interesting.
Exactly.
This part is nice.
Yeah. It's a good song for like, you know, like in movies when there's like this big scene in nature and like maybe they're walking or flying over nice nature. And this is the kind of song they would put behind. Yeah.
I think I like it, but maybe it gets a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe something missing. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it starts
ranked really high for me in the
beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
But then it feels like, okay, it's going to go somewhere. And then it doesn't.
Yeah. It got a little bit repetitive. So what do you think?
I think I'm going to say toilet. But I'm happy to concede to background.
I think background for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of between.
Okay.
It's in the background while I'm in the toilet. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more excitement later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel like it doesn't build. There's no explosion.
Yeah, it goes. No.
It's just like the whole harmonies.
There's like high pitch, on the high note. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So good in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. Background. Very different from Lithuania, but I guess both go with the background.
Oh, all those Baltics in the background.
Poor Baltics.
It's all the same anyway.
Interestingly
Speaking
enough,
of,
next will be a Baltic country as well.
Okay.
Good. So nobody is in top quality yet.
or even do we even have anybody in the second, or just
You
the
do,
average?
you do. Australia.
Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, we started high, and then it's been
somewhere like
down.
average or lower.
Yeah.
Weak year this year. Weak year.
Well, according to the casuals so far, we'll see. Maybe it's all the bottom countries in any case that we picked. So who knows? Who knows what we did here?
Yeah. I think they gave us a shit sandwich. Good at the beginning, then nothing, and then good at the end.
Good. Next is the third Baltic country, since maybe it will be another background song, as it sounds like the pattern. This is going to be Tommy Cash, and the song is Espresso Macchiato.
This one I've heard before.
Okay, yes.
Really? What? What? It's really funny.
I like the tie.
Yeah. Very important, yes. I agree. I like the message.
It's a fun song.
It's really fun, yeah.
Don't know how it lands with the Italian public, but it's nice.
Yeah, it does sound a bit more Italian.
Well, but some of the Italians are a bit outraged. Not all of them, but some.
Really?
Well, some were commenting that it's disrespectful to Italy.
Do you think they are like making fun of Italians or something?
I personally
it
don't
is.
think so. No, I don't think so. But there is an element there you could make that assumption.
Yeah, I guess they are singing in Italian
It's-
a little bit. Per favore. Like,
It's very funny.
it looks like Starbucks a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I see why they were unhappy about it. Yeah,
Not all of them,
spaghetti,
some of them, yeah.
burgers, yeah. I think it would have been even more funny if it actually came from Italy.
Yeah, if it was
that would have been so cool.
if it was self-deprecating, that would be great. The Italians take themselves too seriously, though.
I do see why they may be not happy.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's more. I love Eurovision. Okay,
I think that's it.
okay.
That's it.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's-
Estonia and espresso macchiato.
Yes, famous for the espresso macchiatos, Estonia.
Mhm.
It's funny. It's
Yeah,
very
it is funny.
Is it good though?
Yeah, no, I really liked it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I would
it's
listen to
fun
it.
to
but-
watch it, and yeah, I would listen to it as well. And I can see people like really memorizing the lyrics and singing macchiato all together.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think it can bring the whole audience together.
I think it's memorable. It's fun, but it's not very good.
I think it's very typical Eurovision performance, no? It
I
reminds
don't
me
know.
of
You're asking me?
Yeah,
Ask them.
the silly, like, fun,
Over the top.
It's
over the
yeah.
top. Yeah, there's always like one performance or two, like, or more, maybe like that. I feel like, based on my very few years of
Yeah, it's kind of like
experience watching.
what was it that year that there were like those
Those
Norwegian guys with
95?
Pikachu faces and
Oh, no.
The
And the wolf fate
wolves.
my something.
Spring wolf, the banana.
Right, that's the one. Yeah,
Was it Norway,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Norway, yeah.
And then you had Windows 95 in Finland.
Yes, yeah. There's always a
Yeah.
silly one, and
Yeah.
I feel like they always do okay, but never great. Because
Yeah.
that's what they are. They are okay, but never great.
Mm.
Ooh, very philosophical.
Yeah,
Mm.
interesting.
Mhm.
Why do you think it's not good? What is
It
it?
says 3 words: espresso macchiato. But that's it. There's nothing else.
Mm.
I mean, you had por favore, but that's okay.
The dance, the little dance.
Yeah,
It
that's
made you
it.
laugh,
The
I
dances
think.
are fun, and the vibe of the song, like the rhythm, I like it a lot. There's not much meat
Okay.
to the bone.
Mm.
So, what are you gonna rank?
I'd put it in the background, and maybe even
Wouldn't change the
the thing.
radio
Yeah, exactly.
station.
If it came on, I would be like, yeah, okay, fine. 3 minutes of something silly, I can do that. It wouldn't change the radio. Is it top quality?
Yeah, I don't
No.
think I would change the radio. But I
Okay.
don't know if I feel like if we compare it, because we put Australia.
Yeah, Australia's way better.
The same
So-
way, but I think
So
Australia
it
is even
puts-
better. So,
yeah,
So
you
maybe
have to
maybe at the
take
end we
it.
just give Australia the what?
Yeah.
So are
Yeah.
we putting on the same currently? Wouldn't change the radio station, as that's what you literally both said.
Yeah, I think we would do that now, and then at the end we can look at bumping Australia if needed.
Yeah.
Adding a tag to Australia. A little asterisk. Okay.
Asterisk.
with
Okay.
1 star.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're moving a bit of south, and we are going to Spain.
Okay.
Exciting.
And Spain has Melody is the artist, and the song is Esa Diva.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
So you had such stoic faces, not showcasing any emotion.
So far, it looks like perfume ad.
VR.
That could be, nice glasses,
true.
everything very stylish in that respect.
Black on white.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Okay.
Very Spanish. That's at least that for sure.
The melody,
I like
the
that.
singing.
Yeah, you would not question where this is
It
from.
has a bit of a flamenco mix. I like the variety, like stacked it out.
Yeah, I like that bit when she first comes into the stage out of like the car and stuff, but in general.
But I like the sound also, like changing. It's giving you like not like repetitive, you know.
Yeah, it's not Latvia.
Certainly, it's quite different to Latvia. I would
She
agree.
reminds me of that 2-3 years ago Spanish.
Yeah,
Chanel.
the one. Yeah,
Chanel, yeah.
Slow-mo.
She was my favorite.
Melody,
slow.
I love
Chanel
her.
was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
So
is.
I feel like that
as-
this is like very similar,
but not as good.
not as good. Yeah. I know we shouldn't be comparing it, I guess, like years ago.
Yeah,
No, you
But,
can compare.
Yeah?
People will remember Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel was so
yeah.
good.
This was more Chanel number 5. than
Chanel,
Yeah.
and also Chanel is a perfume as well.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
Perfume.
That was-
It all, like, it's a small world.
coming together.
I didn't mind that part. I thought trying to tell some kind of story with that.
Thomas is
Not convinced. I wouldn't.
I
put it.
I really like the Spanish, like flamenco and bit with electronic music mix. That was my favorite.
Okay,
I think electronic
where-
mix has actually been added quite recently, so
Okay.
we can do some changes and stuff out. So we added that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
glad
they
to
can
hear that you
revamp,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So you were intrigued in the beginning, Thomas?
in the beginning,
then-
like it feels like it's going to build to something.
And then you said, now we're talking.
Because that's when it kind of like comes. What it's building for comes at that point. But then I feel it just falls back a bit more flat than I thought it would.
It went into like, oh, okay, this is pretty much like Chanel, but not as good. Like
Yeah.
straight away, like went like that.
Yeah,
I think for me, it's a good background.
yeah, I agree. I put
Yeah.
it in background. It's fine. Don't hate it.
Yeah. Good
But-
performance, very cool dance.
Yeah, cool.
Good.
Spain, very Spanish.
Cool.
Go Spain.
Very Spanish.
Very Spanish.
Okay, so next in line and last in this 10 songs list. Obviously, if you like, share, subscribe, and ask, we will do more. The last one today is Sweden. And Sweden is represented by KAG. It's a band, and basically the song name is Bara Bada Bastu.
Okay.
So should we?
Very clear title.
What does it mean? Or
I
is
don't
it
know
just
really.
Okay.
I don't know. You'll get the meaning very soon.
Okay.
I'm quite sure.
Immediately love it.
That's what I thought. Because of the sausage.
Very typical.
Thomas seems to be.
I like it. That's funny.
It's funny, yeah. It's very different than usual Sweden, no?
Yeah, it is.
Performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sauna.
Yeah. I like the flip to the sauna.
Aha.
Pretty neat.
They're gonna get whipped with the.
With the birds and stuff like that.
They should introduce this for sure.
Oh, that would be
they
great.
should
Start
whip
whipping
each
them.
other, yeah.
BDSM.
That would be even more funny.
Would work with Eurovision this year as well.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Finland could come.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's really cool. I like it a lot so far.
But do you think it's very similar to Estonia? Is it?
No, but like it's so much cooler than Estonia.
In what way?
Like the song is better. There's I don't know. I think they say more words. I don't speak Finnish, so or Swedish or whatever.
Finnish, Swedish.
But interestingly enough, they actually are Finnish.
I knew this. I knew that.
I was thinking like it sounds more like a Baltic performance than
but they live I think in a part of Sweden that sort of speaks a certain dialect, but they are sort of Finnish as well. So it's quite interesting. Sweden
That's why
selling
it's maybe
Finnish.
different than usual. Swedish performance.
Okay,
I really liked it.
I liked it as well.
I'm curious about this debate because both Estonia and this are kind of jokish. But what makes you say, Thomas, that it's better? Is it? Can a joke song be also good?
I think it can. I think maybe. I mean, is it the best joke song of all time? Maybe not, but it's pretty good, and I think it's better than Estonia. Just maybe because they are at least doing it in their own language, while the Estonians are kind of trying to be silly by speaking Italian and a bit.
Yeah.
That kind of like maybe loses a bit the seriousness.
Well. Yeah, maybe a bit too much of
I don't know. This one is the rhythm is cool. I don't know, being in a sauna with suits, it's also fun. I don't know. It's fun.
Okay.
It's silly, but less over the top silly. Whilst Estonia is more over the top silly.
I think I more or less agree with that. I liked Estonia, like, I think sound-wise, maybe I liked Estonian one better, but then maybe as a whole, like as a performance and singing and the meaning of the joke, maybe this one was better.
And
where did we place?
We put Estonia in
Estonia wouldn't change the radio station, so what
quite
we're putting Sweden
on? I mean, do we dare put Sweden top quality? I'm not sure.
I wouldn't say like I'm going to put it on my playlist or anything.
No, neither.
It's not, it's just fun to watch. I think it's still for me, like I wouldn't change the radio station.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Would you want to push Estonia down, or you think they're still in the same rank?
Dramatic.
I think they can.
Should I recap what you have now, since sort of, and we can maybe
we can have a look together. Yeah.
So what you have now, nothing in top quality. It's a strong group here.
It's clearly not our religion in Eurovision.
Australia, Estonia, and Sweden at the moment is in the wouldn't change of a radio station. You have Lithuania, Albania, Finland, Latvia, and Spain in the background. Clearly, really representing how you watch Eurovision, I think, generally speaking.
It's fine. It's over there. You scroll a little bit and then you chill.
Your other friends are debating fiercely. Then you have Malta that you would take the toilet break on, and you have Austria that made your ears bleed a little bit.
Yeah, I think we tried not to be too mean. Only one in each of the bad categories, I think.
Okay, but is there anything that would you like to change or move, or how you feel?
So we had a question mark on Albania. Do you want to move something? Come on, go.
I think I want to push Australia.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Australia. 12 points.
The milkshake man rises. The foam.
Okay, so you have top quality Australia. So then would it change the radio station for Estonia or Sweden?
Yeah, clearly we like silly stuff because
you are quite
just after the good one, it's the fun stuff.
Milkshake Man, which is also
it's kind of silly. Yeah, true.
And then Estonia and Sweden, and then background is for a bit more different songs: Lithuania, Albania, Finland, Latvia, Spain. Any changes there?
We had Albania with a question mark, I think.
Yeah, maybe push. I would maybe put. What was Albania again?
Was the lady with the bangs and the fire newspaper?
Yeah, I think that would be toilet break. For me.
Yeah, I think we can push Albania down.
Comparing with the other ones in that same category.
Finland was the blonde lady in the stage. Lithuania, the sad band. Latvia, the flower ladies. And the diva.
Thomas coming up with nicknames.
Okay, yeah, I think Albania is not as good as those four. I think this is fair.
Yeah, Pretty happy with that ranking.
Normal distribution as well.
Wow. Very nice.
Very
that's fantastic. So the final verdict is top quality Milkshake Man, Australia. Wouldn't change your radio station, Estonia and Sweden. Good in the background, Lithuania, Finland, Latvia, and Spain. Toilet break for Malta and Albania. And the ears have started bleeding when listening to Austria.
Yeah, I think
Should we have a quick
we close on that
discussion on sort of, maybe you have any questions about the odds or us or something like that?
I mean, now we want to know if what we said makes any sense. What do the people think?
Is it according to the people? Or is it...
So odds are obviously how the bookies are betting and stuff like that. So they take into account what juries might vote for, what the population might go, political situation, you know, with sort of certain countries and stuff like that. They take into account all these things. And then obviously there is our votes in terms of what we like as music or the songs and stuff like that. There is also in the odds a lot of like sort of more in the semifinals, less statistics and stuff like that, because the song could be good, but if it doesn't have a lot of what we call diaspora voting or other countries that would vote for them, they might not end up in the final, so the bookies wouldn't place bets and stuff like that. So it's there is science part and there is obviously our personal feelings.
And there's also the fact that odds are in relation to the chances of winning the contest. It's not...
it's not about doing well.
It's not really the placement.
Yeah,
you can't
although
really
it does end up sometimes correlating, but yes, it's not exactly about that.
Okay. So, odds. What are we...
So you think that Australia has the biggest chance, sort of? You don't think that, but it has
the
only thing is with Estonia or Sweden, I don't know. I mean, we personally rank, I think, makes sense to me, but realistically, I think maybe they're not going to rank us that high.
Yeah.
Just like
in Sweden.
Yeah, especially Estonia, I think Sweden might be...
You think so?
Might not. I mean, it's not going to be top 3 or anything, but I think it could be
a performance. Like kind of Sweden's performance is more memorable. But honestly, I wouldn't remember the whole song, like even the tune. Like I would forget it in a second.
I just love an accordion.
Estonia, kind of like the sound is a bit more memorable.
You know what's crazy?
Like,
Sweden
is first in the odds.
What?
To win.
Isn't
that? I think that's crazy.
Is that because they always win? Don't they always win? They always win.
Yeah. No.
But they always rank high.
Yeah, people love Sweden.
Or like,
but you know what was quite good to see, because I don't understand and I personally sort of disagree. It's not a bad song, but I don't think it's a winning song. But when I saw your faces and then I saw that you generally straight away like the tone, like the music from skeptic to optimist, like like the props, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit that a lot of population will be like, that's not bad.
It's an easy, it's very easy level to like just get into it.
That was quite
say it's winning song though.
Well, people, vote for emotions and stuff like that. Anyway,
for me, like Sweden, they produce good songs, but like based on like just few years of watching, I never like really understand how high they always rank. Like I never loved their songs that much. For me, it's like, it's sort of okay. And then they like always come second or like third or right. So then I'm like,
because it's very like they have a good formula that used to be really work for juries. So they would get good score from public, but then would get a really good score from jury. And when you add up, you could push it through. But after Euphoria, I agree. I mean, it hasn't been like winning, but they won. But
I mean, they won with Loreen.
Euphoria, is that the lady with
long hair, like Euphoria,
forever till the end.
Can you please keep dancing? I think
so
if you dance,
exactly. It hasn't been
I remember like every year I watch it and then I'm like, I'm not impressed with it at all. And then they always rank high.
Yeah. But anyway, the series is slightly different because they finally picked something a bit more authentic, I suppose.
It was a bit controversial too. It was,
what did they have last year? Sweden.
The two Norwegian boys.
That didn't do very well, did it?
Right.
They've done respectably, but not like very high. Cool. And next thing from the odds perspective, which is quite interesting, is that Austria is second.
What?
The ears
Austria.
The ears.
What? I'm sorry, but what? Eurovision peeps, sort it out. That's not the one.
I think that is sort of from
people made the mistake. They wanted Australia. It's just a typo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The mistake.
You reckon?
It's a typo.
That's funny.
Check it.
Probably.
It's a typo. It's a typo.
Probably.
Speaking of
That
Australia,
explains it. People want the milkshake man.
The milkshake man is 16th in the odds.
Oh no!
The system is broken. Stop the count.
Estonia is not doing badly. It's 8th in the odds.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Partly probably because Tommy Cash is actually, well, I didn't know him, but it's more well-known artist than others in both the countries, I would say.
Yeah, I've been shown the other video of him that's very racy.
Something for later, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something to watch
without kids,
with the private browser on.
Yes.
Spain currently, in terms of odds to win, is 28th.
Okay.
Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it higher than Austria.
Yeah, but it's just people make it wrong. Everyone's wrong. We're right. So
Interesting.
Yeah, I think Spain for me could go even to maybe Toilet Break. Like now thinking about it again, like processing it.
I couldn't say anything, but I like that song, and nobody likes it. Nobody likes it.
You like Spanish Diva?
I like it. I think it's cheesy in a good way, and I enjoy it.
I don't know.
That's true, actually. I like the flamenco part. That was my favorite.
Nice. The fact that you recognize flamenco and none of us did when we first listened, that's nice. Maybe you should be in there. From our favorite, we, as a group, so we obviously the scores are slightly different for each of us, but as a group, we have decided that our favorite ended up being Finland. Ich komme.
Oh, the blonde lady.
Yeah, we really like that. Obviously, we put Lithuania second, but
I could see from your face, like you were quite excited to show it. We were not really liking. You were like.
The Finland one, I wasn't. I mean, it's nice, but I wasn't super impressed. It was like, okay, she sings well, but I like the bit where she goes back and forth.
On you. I don't know. Maybe you have to listen because this is the first time I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
Because your opinion will change, right?
You will vote though after the first time, you know.
But the thing is, people will only listen to it once or twice.
Exactly, that's the point.
Not more.
I think we're quite similar on Australia. We had Australia third or something like that. We were really high.
Quite high.
So Australia, we really like Australia.
Yeah, we do.
I think we all as a group, casuals and non-casuals alike, you know,
similar
people
taste
like
maybe as well.
Like Australia,
as being friends.
Yeah, it could be.
But how did the other Baltic countries do?
So Estonia in the odds is, like we said, quite high, 8th. Okay. Lithuania in the odds is 18th at the moment, and Latvia in the odds is 34.
Yeah, I can see that.
And what was Finland?
Finland is actually really high. It is 6th.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So clearly we know nothing.
No. I mean, like you placed Sweden second, like in the sort of second tier. So that's showcasing that I think a lot of public will like it, and it will have a really good. But because funnily enough, Sweden doesn't even get into our top 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You don't. Neither of you like Sweden?
None of us. Well, not none of us, but it doesn't get, when you combine our scores, it doesn't get into top 10. It's not like I don't like it, but I just maybe don't get the full hype behind it.
Yeah, same.
I think I would probably agree with that. Because obviously we just heard 10 songs. I'm sure there are better things than
even after 10 songs.
Then Sweden will be pushed down. I mean, I think you liked it more than
I like it, but I
got swayed by you a little bit. If you had said it's background or Toilet Break, I might have said
What? No, I like it, but I really like this kind of stuff. Like it's a bit cheesy with the accordion and like da 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 da.
I think
I like this kind of stuff.
Thomas saw the sausage in the beginning. That's it.
The sausage and the accordion behind, and I was like, yes,
barbecue.
Give me this all day.
How you like Lithuania as well? Then if a sausage and accordion,
there's no sausages.
But the Lithuania is more like. I like it.
Obviously not this song. I mean, Lithuania.
Lithuania in general. Yes, sausage and accordion. It's Portugal as well. Like it's very Portuguese. Yeah, we have loads.
Culturally
good. So it's been interesting to review and to hear how people who are not as close to the Eurovision actually naturally react to the song, and obviously some surprises. But I would like to hear any surprises or final comments from our casual watchers.
Yeah, Austria, please get it together. It's not that good. It's
but
really
they're ranking high.
Yeah, it's I don't get how it's not good.
Oops.
Everything else, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
For me, like, obviously we just watched 10 songs, but just based on these 10 compared to last year, I mean, it's a bit weak this year, I would say. I was so excited last year. I liked most of the songs, which was quite unusual because, based on my little experience with, Eurovision. But yeah, there are some nice ones, I think. I'm looking forward to hear the rest of the...
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to try and do this reasoning for all of them.
Yeah, if you all want, you know one thing that you need to do to get that happening.
If you want us again.
Over there.
Somewhere here. Subscribe. Click. Thanks.
Otherwise, yeah, this was quite fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It went really quick.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. So
nice.
I was like, that's it?
It's gonna drag.
Can we do more? Please.
I think I'll add just one thing which we haven't mentioned before. So we discussed obviously the odds and the difference, but you mentioned Malta and stuff like that. So one of the things that people, the presenters when presenting the song might mention is the fact that Malta's initial song name and song lyrics were serving can't. But you know how it's said.
Yeah.
But what was it supposed to mean, can't? What was the word supposed to mean?
She was, what she says is that it's meaning serving music. Music in Maltese is can't. Yeah.
Can't, like cantar.
But
makes sense, cantar.
I mean, think about how she would sing that when then
someone
on the
is
balls.
trying.
Yeah, okay.
So it was all about, the song in general is about liberation, and she sort of from people's opinions and stuff like that. And she would be singing, serving.
Simona is not saying it. Shall we just say it?
No, don't say it because I have to or maybe I can beep it.
Say it, August.
The C word.
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah.
But I guess, I do see I guess it didn't mean, it's supposed to mean music, but because she's using serving as an English word, and then
nobody serves music.
C behind, then I do understand it sounds a bit,
She's been asked to change it. So somebody, and we don't know who, but everybody thinks that it could have been BBC. Told, because that's English-speaking country that uses this as a bad word, to change it.
I do understand it though. If she had said serving in Maltese as well, and then say the whole serving music in Maltese, the complete thing, that would have been fine, I think.
Did you write this, complaint? Or it sounds like something I haven't even
It's like you care too much, Tina.
Why
you don't want women to be liberated? What is that?
No, but she said she uses English word in the beginning, and then she can't argue
that.
Didn't
even raise this point. Tina
makes
better commentary than us.
Yeah.
Because she can't argue that, it's supposed to mean music in Maltese. But then why did you not say serving in Maltese then? Why you have to pick that word specifically?
I'll have to stop this because I feel like Tina is taking our jobs.
Yes, let's...
Hey guys, next podcast we'll bring different guests, not these two.
Exactly.
It will be us.
And I'm starting to feel a bit intimidating by the insights that actually our casual viewers are producing, which is really nice to hear, obviously. So thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for listening to Eurovision and getting sort of, dragged into a lot of Eurovision watching parties and everything else, and supporting us as our biggest fans outside those hours that are watching now. And if you want to hear more from the casuals, please do like and subscribe. And also, if you want to hear more this chaotic banter,
thanks for inviting, by the way. It was really, really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Slowly getting converted.
Nice. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, friends.
Bye.
Bye-bye.